Yo.
All
right, folks, we're back.
Back again.
I forget whose song that is. That's one of our homies, right? Or is that one of your guys'?
I think it's Dave.
Is it Dave?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
okay.
that was an old Party Beat track.
You mean you?
Folks, welcome back to the Producer Lounge.
Yes.
We out here.
Yes, studio audience. Thank you for joining us today. They are paid, FYI.
Yeah.
Folks, this is Producer Lounge. We're going to sit here and talk music production. That's what we do. If you found us via social media, welcome. If you didn't, welcome. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, talk in Twitch chat. We are at twitch.tv/always400official. We're live right now, guys.
Ask us questions.
Yeah, every Tuesday, 7:30 Mountain Standard Time.
Ooh.
PM.
Yes.
We're not streaming first thing in the morning, although that
imagine?
would be fun because we'd reach a lot of European audiences.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
No, we would.
Oh,
We just pop off
If it
in the
was in the
European
morning.
scene.
right.
That would be fun. I mean, I'd love to do it at like noon on Tuesdays.
That would be nice. It's hard with work schedules to
I
make
know,
that work.
I know.
Yeah.
It's such a pain. But someday.
Someday, when we don't have to do regular jobs.
Mhm.
Right.
That'd be
Right.
nice.
When this is fully, solely, and woolly our job.
Oh, but
Woolly.
then we can't drink during it. Unless we just have a Turn Up Tuesday.
If this
We'll
is
have
our
to do some
job?
sober episodes. Yeah, if we do the podcast at noon.
Oh.
No, you could still have a
No,
couple
I mean,
beers.
it's your job now.
Yeah.
I get paid to drink.
And just stay up from the night before.
What a fucking
Right.
alcoholic thought. I'm like, we can't move the podcast because then I can't have a beer, guys.
I mean, that's less than you not saying anything and just being like, oh, we can still drink.
Yeah.
That is
I feel
true.
like that's
That
more
is true.
alcoholic. It's just you being responsible.
Yeah.
Nice.
Um,
So what are we doing today, Caleb?
Well-
wait, I don't know if the people have noticed, but Dave is gone.
we killed Dave.
We killed Dave again.
He's buried in the backyard.
Yeah. Somehow he
Um,
revived himself, and we just let it happen for a bit. But we just decided it was time.
Yeah, that was pretty magical, huh?
I'm the new Dave now.
Yeah. You even legally
to
changed
me.
your name.
Yeah.
Did you say breed me?
No, pray to me.
Breed
Oh, God.
me.
I was like, where did
From,
that come from?
Or no, actually, it's swear to me
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
in The Dark Knight.
Nice.
It's like, I swear to God, swear to me.
Swear to me.
Shout out Batman.
You were
one of the
merely
goats.
born in the darkness.
Oh, hell yeah.
But yeah, folks, we're going to go on regardless of having Dave or not.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The show must go on,
Mm.
as they
Right.
say. That's what they say at shows. So here we are. We're just going to do radio silence for the next hour.
Mm.
Hour of silence.
Starting now.
They don't even get a noise floor.
No.
To turn the AC off. Beautiful.
So we're thinking about doing some sound designy things in the DAW today, since we're just fucking chilling.
We're
the
chilling.
three Hackmigos.
Yeah, it's a little freeform episode tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, it usually is freeform anyways, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not even wearing pants right now.
It's not. That reminds me of do you guys remember the Cree took a snapshot of us like here with him
Oh, yeah.
and sent it into some AI thing and it generated like legs for
yeah,
everyone.
that's
but
right.
we're on like workout equipment or
Yeah.
something.
That was sick.
That was weird. I forgot about that.
so good.
I like that.
Glory of AI.
It added like a third layer of shelves also and like
It
a
did.
roof or a ceiling, I guess.
Shout out to Kree's AI engine.
Yeah, he developed it himself.
Yeah, Kree.
Big sheesh to Cree.
Shit.
She to Cree.
Sheet of Cree.
She Kree to
Um,
me.
Sheet of Cree for free.
First, I want to start off by talking about noise floors, because we were talking about that earlier.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
We brought it up on the pod before several times, but I just like to revisit these kind of topics that I think are important and that are very important and fun.
It has been a while since we talked
Um,
about it. I think the last one was episode like 115.
It was 115 and 114. I
Yeah,
can't remember which
one of those.
precisely, but
Mhm.
The fact that you remember even just the
no, we
general.
don't.
Oh, I was
No,
like, what
no.
the
We're
fuck?
full of shit.
I was like, that's insane.
No, but it must have been 114.
It had to have been, yeah. This one we're not full of shit on.
No.
100%.
No.
Go watch it right now. Watch
Yeah.
it all the way through.
The link's right here.
Yeah. Bam.
Up
So-
here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's that
Oh,
weird-
my
it's
hand
that-
just clipped
Dude,
outside of the.
be careful.
oh,
It'll chop your hand off.
yeah,
Did
sorry.
you just break reality for a sec?
Yeah, just
Careful, dude.
4D just went 4D.
I just went 4D.
We're nice and cringe here, folks.
Nice and cringe.
But yeah, so
Noise floors.
noise floors. There's a couple of different ways you can go about it. You can just like literally add a tape noise, like sample of tape noise on an audio track and turn it down real low. Make sure you fucking high pass it so you're not just adding a bunch of fucking rumbly bumbly on it. Or not if you want some rumbly bumbly.
It can be nice.
It's turned down quiet enough where it doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
But as you start limiting and pushing your track, it'll probably come back up in the process.
Yeah.
But that's one way. There's generators like RC20,
Yeah.
or in Bitwig we have Bit 8 that adds like weird synthetic fucking noise on shit.
There's also a vinyl crackle in Ableton. Or wait, is that
Oh,
what it's called?
vinyl distortion.
Vinyl
Yes,
distortion.
vinyl distortion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You're
it
right.
has the crackle
I used to
option where it
use
just
that.
sends it.
Yeah, I used to use that a lot.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I forgot about it till just now.
Nice,
Also.
yeah.
That's a fun one.
Shut up,
Yeah.
vinyl distortion. But yeah, adding these things, and I'll add them to a lot of things because I want the noise floor kind of thick, not thick as in loud. I just don't want it to be like just one hum or one crackle because that sounds too on purpose. Like we were talking about making it not sound like lo-fi, but still sounding like a little bit of the analog feel, but still being hi-fi at the exact same time. And I think adding a bunch of different noisy things in there together kind of really help manufacture that. It kind of gives you the idea of like, oh, okay, this was put through a lot of gear, but it sounds really crisp and clean at the same time.
Right. That makes sense. Because I think without a noise floor, you end up just sounding really uncanny.
Right.
And it just doesn't sound natural at all. I feel like even just a bit goes a long way. Even if you don't want it completely audible.
Right.
Like if you just want something, because if you put it any kind of like you were saying, like hiss or hum or anything like that, and then you play your song through and then take it off, you will notice a difference. Even if it's minus 30 dB, you're like, oh, wait a minute, that was weird. Like,
Plus, it gives you that option to have like weird, uncanny moments where the noise goes away and you can bring it back, which is pretty fun. Yeah, it's a super non-noisy sound is weird.
Yeah.
To me.
it's really
Like,
weird.
In this day and
So
age,
sterile.
yeah, I love adding like a bunch of noise on all sorts of things, especially if it's anything like pad or chord related. Like it sounds weird, like a chord of saw waves coming straight out of a synth, just sterile.
Yeah.
Like even with no wow or pitch drift, it's like, what is this? Is this 2012?
I know,
like,
right?
What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Like it sounds so cheap. It sounds like a Casio.
Yeah.
Even
It
though
really
I'm
does.
sure a Casio had some
It had some noise on it.
and some pitch drift. So yeah, I think those are incredibly important and also like fun to tinker with.
Yeah.
You can really add some age and complexity into your tracks by
it's
adding
so easy.
a bunch of noise.
Without degrading the quality of
Right,
it, which
right.
is interesting. And if anything, it enhances the quality of it.
I would agree with you.
Yeah, because to me, like you were saying, it kind of, unfortunately now, it feels like when you don't do that, it sounds like 2012, or it sounds like a weird time period where everybody was trying to go hyper clean and like the no artifacts. Like we're gonna make sure this sounds really electronic, like modern EDM,
Right.
and then at a certain point, it just starts to sound weird.
Right. It sounds gross.
Yeah,
It sounds way too sterile.
Right.
I thought of another way you could add it is having a bunch of outboard gear.
yes,
So if you're rich,
Do that.
just run it through a bunch of outboard
Do
gear,
that.
and then boom, you'll have all the noise and saturation from those units that you want.
it was weird. Like it made me think of it when you were just talking about hiss, because when I first started producing, I started producing like lo-fi beats and then eventually synthwave, which I was using a lot of hiss, and then I just never stopped doing it.
Right.
For
right.
every track
Good.
that I do it. So like, I've been using the same hiss sample forever. Like,
Beautiful.
But it's weird. It just became a part of my process. Like, at first
I
it was
need
just
this.
like, an aesthetic choice of like a
Right,
lo-fi thing.
right.
But then I was like, I started trying to make songs without any noise floor, and I was like, this doesn't sound right anymore.
Right.
I was like, this is weird.
It doesn't like in my brain. It might just be in my brain, but it doesn't push as well. Like I can't get a song to sound loud and like full without any kind of noise on something. Like it sounds weird. Like it's trying to suck the air out of nothing. Like as long as there's noise under there, then it has something to like grab onto when nothing else plays, and there's some actual like.
Right. Yeah, if you're not gonna have ambience or something, like you at least have to fill it in with like reverb throws for that moment,
Right,
or like
and I don't
some
want
just thing.
Yeah, and I don't want just reverb everywhere all the fucking time.
And then you don't want reverb,
Right,
especially if you're fucking Tom Kyoto.
Fucking.
You're a little dry boy. Something I've been having a lot of fun with is the cool part about ambiences and noise floors is you can basically just stack them to infinity, and it still just kind of sounds like either a slightly fuller version or it's just like slightly tonally different. But for now, we'll just stick with like 3. You can have one as like your main that's like more center, and it can have stereo information, but it's like your center guy. And then 2 other layers that have maybe a similar tone characteristically, but you can hard pan them left and right, or even, go like 36 right, 37 left kind of thing.
37.
Yeah,
wow.
maybe a little different if you want.
Wow, okay.
You can hear the difference between
Absolutely.
36 and
You
37.
sure?
Definitely.
But then it's kind of fun because then you're almost creating like pocket dimensions, just little bubbles in space time. Yeah. I'm so glad you hopped on that.
Bubble dimensions, guys.
Bubble dimensions.
Somebody call Mulder. Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. That's super fun to do.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty simple one. So I'm stepping it up. Some fun thing I was playing with is so let's just go back to one sample for now. Put a utility in a group and then duplicate that 3 times, so you have 3 chains running parallel. And I guess your first one you can keep center, and then your other 2 chains pan left and right, and then throw a utility or anything you can do to automate volume, and throw an LFO on that. So now you have like a little bit of like stereo information wiggling with the sound, and even maybe do a volume on the center guy as well, but not as intense of like a pump.
Right.
Whatever
okay.
I'm trying to say.
Sure.
Like maybe just go to like 60% and 100%, where the sides you could go to like 10%, then 70, or 10% to 100. And then you just get this like weird like warping where sometimes it's a little more like over here, and then sometimes it's a little more over here, or sometimes it's fully wide. And you don't even really like notice it unless you're actively thinking about that. But when you take it off, you're like, oh, the sound is so like sterile now.
Right.
I mean,
right.
producing to me, a lot of it has to do with the subconscious as well. Like what
Sure.
people are consciously hearing is the most important probably, but also it's almost just as important what they're not hearing or what they're not paying attention to.
Amen,
Thank you.
brother.
Yeah, there's a I was actually speaking of Amen, brother.
Oh.
That was a
Where
joke,
could this
yeah.
be going?
What? No, there's nothing.
Oh.
But like I was gonna say, something that I really like to do is just sampling things like breaks and sampling vocals, like old vocals, and not trying to EQ out necessarily a lot of the artifacts that those create. Gives it more of a natural kind of thing. Like I like sampling rap a lot. Like I like sampling like hip hop songs from the 90s or the 2000s.
Biggie Smalls.
Biggie Cheese. But
Anyone knows that.
you get like
Smith
but the
and
way
Wesson.
that it was recorded, like it was recorded in like a studio, so you get this kind of like there is like a natural hiss or a natural kind of like artifacts that are baked into the sample, so you kind of just like it just stacks onto all the other stuff that you have on there. It doesn't feel sterile as much, like when, because I'm sure but I guess no matter what, if you're recording vocals, you're going to be in a room. So
Sure.
like, but like there is something about that, or even
Yeah.
sampling like rave stabs, like you get artifacts within that too,
Yep.
like or like just
Yeah.
things like that. There's just like it adds to this noise floor.
That's why we were so pumped on this concept for a little bit, especially Dave actually went in on it. Where when your song is like officially done and mastered and you're like it's there, it's like 99%. Just go into your garage or your car or living room or any big space and just play it out of some random speakers and record it on your phone and then layer that back into it.
Yeah.
Because now you're getting like an actual real world reverberation
And
into
it's like
your
a
song.
weird one.
Mm-hmm.
It's like weird. It's the kitchen and it's being recorded on an iPhone, so it's not like it's not good, quote
Yeah.
unquote. It is like kind of fucked up, which is also it's almost like using convolution in a weird way. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's you know giving it
That
a very
is
specific
true, but
aesthetic.
convolution on the whole track, which
Right.
is
The whole track,
interesting.
yeah.
Right.
Interesting.
Actually, I just set up the channel strip in my studio, which is great. I can like switch to my microphone from the podcast studio with like one cord.
Oh yeah.
But I can also run out into my guitar pedals and then back into the DAW. So I like ran all my drums on this one track through my reverb pedal
That's
so
sick.
because it has a spring reverb, which is fucking great.
Damn.
And it took me a while to get it to fucking figure out how to get it to work, but it's pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's cool too because I can like change it in the moment while it's sitting there recording.
Oh,
which is pretty
right.
fun.
That's something
Right.
that I really envy about modular equipment,
Yeah,
or like
same.
also just even just analog equipment in general, like having a Moog and just being able to fuck with the knobs just
Yeah.
with your hands.
I mean,
is very.
if you
There's
have
something
that-
about that I do like.
If you have that little keyboard still, it's got
No.
knobs. No, It
I've
died?
broken like 3
Nice.
little.
every
Nice.
MIDI controller
I haven't
you've
had a
ever
MIDI,
had.
I haven't
Well-
had a MIDI controller in so long because I break all of them.
You can get one for pretty cheap. That just has knobs on it for like $50 or $40.
Yeah.
And then you just got to be really diligent about fucking being like, oh, I can map.
Yeah.
Okay, map all these.
Yeah.
And then sit here and fucking fuck around.
It
with
is fun doing that.
It's super fun.
I mean, I do it in the DAW. Like, especially lately, I've been fucking with acid basses.
Yeah, but
And
it's
for
much
those-
easier when you have two
Yeah,
hands
it
on
is.
two different knobs. You can fuck with the envelope and the drive at one
Because
moment.
you know the guys back in the 90s with the 303.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did.
That's okay. But like, yeah, when you have like a 303 back in the day, like since it's an analog piece of equipment, they're just like constantly fucking with it, like with the knobs and like
Right.
especially with an acid bass in particular. You got your filter, and then you got your resonance, and those things.
And then you got your envelope. So
exactly.
you got like, a few different things to really shape that fucking.
It's something
know.
I used to not really love.
I just wanted to push it.
That's amazing. It's weird. I used to not be an acid bass guy,
Same.
but now I just like what happens where I just like I'm against something for long enough that like one day I'm like, what if I just put it in there?
Fuck
And then
yeah,
you
fuck
just
yeah.
start doing it, and you're
I
like,
mean,
oh,
I'm
I
happy
like this.
you are because I am Vietnamese.
Vietnamese.
I'm Vietnamese, guys. I guess I'm against using it in my own productions. I used them a couple times in our house stuff, but there were so many guys out there doing 303 stuff that I was like, I don't need to be another guy doing 303 stuff. And it like, I like it so much. Like I love 303s.
Acid, yeah.
I love it so fucking much that I know what's going to happen if I start putting it in my productions. Like it won't go away. I'm just going to constantly use that. And right now I love rave stabs enough to where I use those in every track. And those are diverse enough for me to feel okay.
right.
If I was in my own project, like when I make my techno stuff, I'd be totally fine with using the 303. But I know that Dave doesn't want to use too much retro stuff, and I've
Right.
gotten him to be okay with me using rave stabs in most songs. That I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to push it.
Yeah.
Right. That's
I'm
right.
not pushing it. I'm just going to sit here because the moment I add a 303, he'll probably be like, no more stabs. And I'll be like, no.
Right. You gotta pick your
So,
battles.
Yeah, correct. And I love the 303 so much, and I've tried so many times to like try and fuck with one that I get like frustrated if it doesn't do what I want it to do. And I know I would have to just like write like 30 songs with one before I got good, and I don't want to fucking worry about that right now. I'm
I understand.
too close to the razor's edge of making good tunes already that I'm like, I don't need to backtrack and try and make 30 tracks with the 303 before I actually get one to sound good.
Well, it's weird. I think it's because I'm not as attached maybe to the 303 that like I can like the song just like a week ago, like I ended up just like putting it on there because I was like, all right, you know, like I didn't. There was nothing like I'm not like I would not consider myself to be an expert in acid techno or anything like that.
I mean, yeah, me neither. It's
anything
just like my
that.
favorite kind of techno. I
It's
fucking
the best.
love acid.
No, I love it too. It's like, but then like I hear one guy do it, and I'm like, I'll do it. You know, like I'm like, fuck it, it's the option, and like, especially when it's a sound that's simple enough that you can just throw it in there. Like it's not something I have to like take forever just trying to sound design or whatever. I'm like, oh, a 303, it's like.
It's just what it does.
It's just what it does. And I'm like, oh, I can just fuck with it and it's going to be right.
It's diverse enough where like there's thousands of presets for that damn thing. And it only has like 7 fucking knobs and a square or a saw.
Yeah.
And like somehow it's like super fucking diverse.
So insane, right?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we could, I guess since we're doing the sound design thing, maybe we can make an acid bass.
That would be sweet.
Yeah.
I could do
that. An acid bass
I could do that in Serum.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
I just use a 303.
Oh, I don't know. I don't have that.
No. Well,
one day.
Contact Roland and wine. Hard enough, maybe you'll get it.
Dude, yeah.
Uh-oh.
One day.
Oh, there it is.
One day.
One day.
Another.
All right, folks, hop on over here to the DAW.
For the DAW.
To
So
the
I
DAW.
just use this.
He's got that DAW in him.
No,
I got that.
I'll move
okay.
over to you. You don't have to move.
Can I pet that DAW?
Can I bet that DAW? All right.
All right.
Well, this is interesting.
No, you want to be down here. Move mouse down.
I'll move down. Okay, I see.
If you go up, it'll just disappear into the
abyss.
Yeah, upper.
Oh god, I already fucked it up. Hey, I'll get it.
You'll get
It's
it.
weird at
Serum?
first using this, yeah.
Oh wait, I gotta do.
Also, if you want to
control.
get closer to my screen,
There you
I can
go.
move over.
He'll probably be all right. Just
It's probably all the way at the bottom, of course.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You want
Oh, I see.
before you do that, be careful.
Okay.
Turn down
Oh yeah, good call.
the master so we
Yes.
don't just blast our cells here.
So like I'm gonna make a real simple
What are we making?
guy. An acid. I'm gonna make a
an
little acid
Yeah,
base.
it's fine. Make it as simple as you want.
So
Some people might not know how to make. It took me years to figure out I could make an acid base in here.
I don't know how to make one.
I
I'm learning.
Just use the acid.
No, I was.
Good.
I know
Nice.
that makes sense.
Wait, is there? Wow.
Yeah.
There's an
I forgot
acid
about
one.
that one. Yeah.
But I was
there.
just gonna do a square wave and a saw wave.
Yep. Basic shapes that are in a 303.
And then
anyways.
you put both those there. Maybe you put the sustain all the way down.
on
Yeah.
envelope 2.
Yeah.
Why
On
envelope 2?
I'm assuming because he wants the amplitude envelope, which is bound to envelope 1,
yes.
to be all the way open. He's just wanting the filter to move, not the amplitude.
And then you drag that
It's almost
onto
like you've done this before.
the filter.
Have you used serum before, dude?
Never,
Damn.
dude. I got it like
You used a synth
4
before?
days after it came out.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't hear anything.
Oh, the routing.
Oh yeah. Here.
Okay.
Sorry, folks.
We fiddled the routing a little bit earlier.
We did not diddle the routing.
Fiddle. A little different.
Diddled.
But now we have to fidondle it.
Right. Oops. X-Air, I see you, driver.
So what's the reasoning behind square and saw together?
I
You just like it?
I mean you could honestly
do either one?
you could do either or just one by themselves. So you could do a square by itself or a saw by itself, but I feel like it gets fatter when you do both of them together. All right, let's get it down to him. And then we'll
Bam.
that's an acid base.
We're getting squishy.
And then the great thing about an acid base, just to make it even more fun, is
Right.
you use these macros down here. You drag them onto like the resonance and the cutoff, And then you can play with both of these parameters. The whole, like, you can automate them in Ableton to...
Very neat.
But really, I mean, the acid sound really comes from that plucky, like, you want the decay to be low a lot of... Because, like, that doesn't sound like an acid bass, but, like, that sounds like an acid.
So,
and then, like, you can... Yeah, you can...
So
and
now...
then maybe make it mono.
Will you throw, like, an ARP on it and do it that way? Or do you program the MIDI to do the... It's typically like 16th notes, right? Maybe 8.
Yeah, 16th, 8th notes. Also, I'd like to add a little hyper dimension. Sometimes get a little...
You're such a modern producer, dude.
I know.
Just kidding.
Give it a little space. And then, maybe distort it.
Yeah, of course.
Well...
All those things are on the actual 303, so it makes sense.
And then, honestly, I do sometimes, a little chorus. Maybe I'll put this before.
Amen.
Give it that, like, give it a little bit more width. And then also another fun guy you can do is even just put, like, I mean, you don't have to use the Ableton.
Yeah, sure, but
delay.
I often use delay on my...
Maybe we'll get that a little lower. Maybe we'll do...
Wow.
But then there's just a lot of parameters. I mean, there's so many things you can do. And then even just, like, on its own sounds great. Or even just
do one of them... Oh, yeah.
Sounds great either way.
Yeah. Do one of the oscillators an octave up?
Oh, whoops. Yeah, there's plenty, and I'm sure this is not exactly what a 303 is necessarily, but this is kind of like...
The only thing we don't have in Serum is we don't have a diode filter.
No, there's a diode.
No, but
filter.
Filter, yeah.
Okay.
That's what's in the 303 that makes it really squelchy.
Yeah.
Because the resonance can get super fucking high without it peaking.
Didn't they try and make up for that by adding the scream? Is that what that is for? I have no idea. I'm literally just throwing that on my ass.
I didn't hear anything about that.
And then also, just if you want that little analog feel, just get like a little bit of noise on there. Just like a little.
Ooh.
So you just get that.
Just a little bit of fuzz.
Very cool.
But yeah, that's just like, since we were talking about it, I was like, fuck it. I know how to at least make a basic version of that.
Let me see if this... Let's stack it up right next to a
Absolutely.
fucking...
Stack it up.
Stack it up.
Oh, stack
it up.
Wow, you went with a brown MIDI track, dude?
Dude, I was not paying attention to that. I was like,
God,
please let this work.
So color-coded, dude. So color-coded.
I'm color-coded too, honestly. My fucking shit is color-coded.
Mm-hmm. You got it.
Oh, awesome. And then you have the actual, oh god, now it's going to just show how dumb mine is.
No, well, the thing is, you'll hear immediately the...
similarities?
Well, yes, but also the filter that's on here.
Oh.
Right.
Like that squelchiness you get out of it, because the resonance is all the way up. We bring the resonance down.
Wow, that really does
That's
make
where
it.
you get that. And it's also on square right now. Go to saw.
Damn.
That's where you get.
Damn,
get
I
that.
wish you could do that on Serum, honestly, because that sounds cool as fuck. How much is this? Plug-in.
I feel like there's workarounds with Serum. There's a bunch of filters that are doing that, like, fucking Comey fucked up formant kind of thing. It won't be exactly that, so maybe just buy this for sure, but there's workarounds if you're a broke man.
Where's the
I think that's the only envelope that's connected to everything. Oh yeah. That's on the resonance.
Like, you can get kind of close.
You can get a little bit.
Squeegee.
You may be doing a comb or something like that. Oh, okay. This is also as a acid-based newbie too, so I'm just learning. I'm figuring it out.
Yeah. You can see how, like, it's too tight.
Right. But you're getting those acid kind of fucking
it's
tones.
close. What'd you say the other one was?
Scream.
It's not. Doesn't feel like.
Oh no, do the
Oh.
Maybe not.
No, because it's
That
like
one's adding. Try the what is the other?
It's
There's
adding
a second
like
scream. Oh, what the fuck? That's just like a
it's just turning it into a notch.
interesting. What else would do? Just a comb or like all pass? Maybe not all pass. That seems extreme.
No. It would have
Distorted comb?
a band reject.
Oh wow. There we go. You're getting some of those
Hard style.
squelches up there.
Yeah. I thought. No, that's in Bidwig.
What is their filter doing? I'm so interested.
It's a specific type of filter. It's a very specific code.
Do you think you could get just the filters like a
Oh.
standalone? The way they have like KHS filter or KHS
Or I wonder
comb or
if you
something?
could download a filter shape like for serum specifically as an acid kind of.
I don't think
like-
you can do that.
You
that
can't
would
do
be
that.
sick though. Custom serum shapes? Holy shit. Serum 2 should do that.
Yeah.
You could just
Oh no, I'm
there's-
thinking of waveforms. I'm not thinking of
Oh.
like that. Okay,
it's
never mind.
also
yeah, that would be a little different.
Because
but-
you can download like I use the massive ones a lot.
Ladder.
Oh, ladder. Oh, Kilohertz does have one. Okay.
Well, it's a ladder isn't quite. I think it's a representation. Oops, I didn't mean to totally close that. Sorry, folks. Not like you guys care, but I care. Kilohertz does have one, but the problem is like now we can't. We'd have to set up a.
You want it before the processing or whatever?
Well, not necessarily that. I just want it to respond to this envelope.
Oh, now we have to automate it. Oh, and it has the little diode.
Yeah.
I need to download this. God damn it. This is why you do your research, folks, because
Whoa,
or
this one
else
sounds like really clean.
Yeah, their filters are so good.
Holy shit.
And you can distort that bad boy. Look at that fucking. Look at those resonances. of
Right?
this.
It's just turning into a comb filter.
Sounds so good.
because all the
Right.
KHS stuff is free, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, not all of it.
Not all of
But
it.
they have a bunch,
A bunch
and
of
a
free
bundle
shit.
that are just free.
They have a
Yeah,
lot of free
it's-
shit.
It's insane.
KHS stuff is great. I use their chorus a lot. I use. They have a lot. Their delay is good. They have some good shit.
Transient shaper. I'm
Yeah.
obsessed
Oh,
with.
their transient shaper is awesome. I really like that too.
Snap heap.
Oh, I've never used that.
Snap yeah, their multi-band
Mhm.
processing unit.
Fucked up.
Also, them and the M audio stuff I
Melda.
fuck with. Melda is great.
Melda de goats.
What do you want to
The
make?
goats. Do you want to make some stuff?
I'll make a ting.
Make a ting. Make.
this
I mean,
is-
I already went so complex. Like I don't know how.
My little smooth brain can't keep up.
Smooth.
I guess I would like if you want the discounted shitty version of a 303, you can do what I did on there.
No, I
it
mean
sounded
that's how
good.
I used to make 303s always before I got the
Got the thing.
the roll. I might have an extra key because it also includes Juno, a couple other
Ooh.
different things. You're still in his serum, FYI.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking brown.
Just right click and change it.
Nah, I'll live.
E1.
Or will you?
Should we go 1 or 0?
0
It
probably.
doesn't
If you're
matter.
doing a
You
bass.
can change the oscillators to be whatever you want.
Oh, that's true.
Also turn off that ladder filter. Oh,
That sounded sick.
already sick. It's because the ladder filter's on there too, so it's giving this cool fucking tone.
I'm so confused why you're not a techno producer.
That does completely change
I am.
You are,
It's
but
just not my day to day.
I get that.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, I get it. Maybe it's too close.
Yeah, it's too close to my heart. And I wouldn't be able to work with Dave. And I really like making halftime in drum and bass.
That's right. But
But-
you'll have a solo techno project at some point. You
Yeah,
will.
it does kind of exist. I just don't do anything with it.
That's fair.
That sounds so sick.
I know, that sounds insane.
Okay, I'm gonna pee too.
Okay, go pee. Folks, he's going pee.
Now it just sounds like a kick with a weird tone to it.
Yeah.
All right, we can roll that. All right. So we did this. Take a little bit of this. Because we only have one thing happening.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to make a bass sound, actually.
You're going to resample down, huh?
I'm going to sample down. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah? How many versions do you need?
I was trying to just get one, and it kept... That was weird.
Hilarious. Okay.
All right. So I've been playing with this little concept.
So you resampled it down to a new audio track.
Sample it down to a new concept.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Just for now. We can always extend later, but let's just keep it a little bit tighter. A little bit cleaner for now.
Right. Adding a delay.
Throw a little delay on. So I'm going for more of like an ambience piece or potentially riser.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is make sure our delay isn't full left-right ping-pong.
Yeah.
I want the width to just kind of sit in between, you know?
Yeah, just a little tighter width.
Oh, perfect. Oh, no. How do we...
Not that. How do you what?
How do we close this?
Close what?
This guy. There's no...
Oh, it's right there. It's right below the button that you were just clicking on. The little arrow.
Oh, God.
There you go. Why do you need it closed? You had plenty of room.
Oh. It's taking up space. It looks weird.
It looks weird. It's how you fucking find anything in this goddamn program.
Yeah, but you don't always need it open.
Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna be honest. You'd hate this. I have it open a lot.
I have it
I know.
always.
I work with you. You do.
I always have it open.
I have it open all the time.
I need to be able to grab things.
Me too. I grab things all the time.
I think we're actually
Okay,
gonna.
I'm glad
we're gonna
I
get
felt
rid
like
of
a
this
weirdo
segment.
for
No,
that.
you're the normal one. He's the weird one.
I'm the weird one in this scenario for sure. It almost just sounds like a kick. This is interesting. Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Did you record it
Now
to
what are we
audio?
doing?
Yes.
I did.
And then he
Or
put
you
a delay
flattened it?
on there?
Yeah. And then now we're gonna. Oh, should we commit? No, let's just commit. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Flatten it. Okay.
All right. So now we have a little long boy delay, a little splash kind of type thing.
Okay.
Now what we're gonna do? God, what is the name of this shifter? Ubik. Do you have Ubik on here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank God. I was like, I'm gonna be so upset. My thing is not gonna work.
What is that?
Ubik.
Ubik.
It's a frequency shifter. It just looks weird and has a cool
It looks cool.
Yeah,
feedback knob.
but literally the best part, it has a feedback knob, which is absolute insanity. So, if you've watched this podcast before, you know I'm about to do this little 50% shifter split trick where we're going to give it a little wobble. Oh, wait, we don't want to... We'll set that to 10 hertz so we get... Beautiful. And then for now, we're just going to give it a little like basic ramp.
Okay.
Also, I should have done more delay. Damn it.
Well,
So we're just going to fucking try and squish it.
Oh, is that a glue compressor's fucking preset?
Yep. The Make It Loud preset.
do I use that
Hilarious.
preset too? Yes.
I don't use fucking presets most of the time.
I use presets.
For things like this.
Yeah, I'll do when I just need a sloppy little something.
I don't trust them.
I'm dumb.
I'm like, well, it's nothing to do with that. I just don't know if it's like the right choice. Like, I feel like I'm dumb because I'm like, I don't know if.
Yeah, do we actually go that direction?
Yeah,
with it?
like I don't know. 'cause I
This
don't
one
really
would
know
be
what it's-
good. I will say, as
I
like
get it. It's got a. Whoa.
This has a good
It's
This is
swirly.
good. Like looking at the parameters of the attack and the release as like a drum compressor. I think this looks very nice to me. I would put the ratio down. I would not put it
Sure.
at 10. But
I mean,
the attack and release
it
for as
makes
far as the
sense.
snappiness for like drums.
Well, it's super fast attack, so it's going to push your drums back. You're not going to allow a lot of transient through. So if you are just trying to like squash your drums, then it makes sense. But if you're trying to make them like super snappy, you're kind of going to crush the transient. Unless you're not
Interesting.
trying to fucking do it a lot. Which if your ratio's at 2 and you're not going above like 5,
And I never have
Probably
this
not
dry
that.
wet ever at 100%.
Well, that
in my
helps.
whole life, never.
Never in my whole life, folks.
Oh, is that your preset? Cray.
It's to the default soothe preset. What are you talking about?
It is the
that looks
default.
weird.
It is the
Yeah,
default
it's the
soothe one.
No, that was like up here.
Yeah, it's
It's not default.
Yeah, it is. Look at factory default preset. It says.
This is not default.
It says factory default.
No, this is not default.
Well, it definitely is. I've never changed it, and I've used soothe like maybe 10 times.
Maybe it is default.
Also, are you thinking of
Why does it
soothe
look
2?
so Oh,
We
that's
use
why.
Soothe 2.
Yeah.
That's
That's
okay.
why.
That's why.
I don't have soothe
Also,
2.
yeah, because Soothe 2 doesn't have the little 2 lines on here. I was like, what is that? Okay.
Hilarious.
All right.
These fucking
So
serial soothe users.
I do
I know
use soothe.
it's a crutch at this point.
Yeah, I don't like EQing very much.
I mean, you don't have to EQ. You just got to turn down your highs a little bit.
It's
Put a
fair.
high shelf on there and
It's fair.
tell it to calm down.
So I made a sound, but I feel pretty meh about it. So we're gonna
Just
try
keep
and-
going. Yeah,
I'm gonna
keep
keep
going.
going.
I
Double
like
down.
it so far. I think this is
I like it.
kinda
It's
rad.
got like a
I
good
like where it's-
ambience.
I'm like, what is this? Why is this happening?
I don't know.
That's
I
not-
don't know.
the control was stuck in.
down. Yeah.
That's what was happening earlier.
Yeah, it's an old keyboard.
Hilarious. That probably sounded amazing for the listeners.
I'm sure they loved it.
Oh yeah. Okay, so my second thought is now that we just have some weird character, some weird tone. Oh my god, wait, I'm already used to fucking 12. How do we get to There it
Whoa,
is.
wait. You can't be that far gone already.
I was for a sec,
Wow.
right?
Dude, I'm not on 12. I'm still on 11. Oh, a riser thing. Oh, the drop. That was perfect.
I cracked myself up. No, yeah, that's sick. I see. So
I
you
like
just,
that.
You're just automating the pitch, and you have it on grain.
Yep. So now I'm automating
You
the
have it on
or
texture mode.
modulating
The texture mode
Yeah,
is
you're
great.
modulating the
the
pitch.
grain size and the
Ooh.
pitch.
The texture mode for breaks, I love it so much. So good.
Oh, so actually we're gonna go the opposite way. We're gonna go tight to loose.
Whoa.
Oh
I know,
my
right? And then
god.
maybe back
Actually,
up.
that's typically the way it
Dun,
goes.
dun,
You
dun.
go from tight to loose.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's typically it.
I like that there's the little like kick built in.
Yeah, it does sound interesting. I like this as like a build-up. I've never thought to make build-ups like this.
Yeah, right?
Dude, honestly,
It's
could you have like a snare that gets progressively faster over time and then gets
No.
really fast and then it like drops?
All right, now you're adding disperser.
Yeah, let's see what a disperser does. Because okay, so my thought process adding the disperser is like, I don't feel the tonality of this is just a little too crunchy or like shitty in a weird way. I don't know. So I'm gonna
It's
try
not
and just.
squishy enough for you, is basically what you're
Oh,
saying.
that is what
Probably,
you were
yeah.
just
I was
saying.
like, I like it crunchy.
I
don't know
like
what
it
you're talking
crunchy too.
It feels like not a good. It feels like a cheap crunchy.
I like
Interesting.
cheap crunchy
about. Yeah, me
too.
too.
I was like, you're talking to the wrong guys.
Okay, yeah, maybe I just don't like cheap crunchy.
Oh,
Ooh,
that
was
a cool
nice.
part.
I like that.
Ew.
That would
Yeah,
be a
that's
perfect for
That
the
sounds like a
viewers, a
squirrel.
perfect pre-drop.
Oh,
I heard this joke today, and it's on that Kill Tony.
oh,
And
nice.
he's like, every squirrel's a flying squirrel if you throw it off a ledge.
God damn it.
That's great. It's like got a dad joke vibe
Yeah,
to it,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
really like that.
It's good. Oh, nice. Adding a rhythm delay.
Yeah, you could inject more tone that way if you wanted.
I feel like you should make one of those slightly tighter than there so it goes super parallel.
Ooh.
Yeah, unlink
Do
it
that.
and if I can make it like 11 or something. Just enough to give it a little Haas effect.
15, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't care for your buzzwords, Haas effect.
There it goes.
Oh, let's do it before the disperser. also.
Right, and you could have it start wet and go dry. So that way it starts really wide and washy,
Oh.
and kind of comes in on you.
Ooh, I love when things come on me. Sorry.
Come in
Excuse
you.
me.
You like when things come in you. Yeah.
And then maybe we'll just crank up the feedback towards the end a little. Or maybe before. Oh. Woo! Okay, last
Dude,
thing.
a drum and bass.
Because you get the concept,
edit
I
of
could just
this?
keep doing this forever.
If it's too slow.
You can speed it up.
All right.
The magic
So
of
we're
modern
gonna bring
music.
this guy fucking way down. Nope, don't.
Oh, nice.
That was fun, right? Ooh! Yeah,
This is a
actually, I don't know.
master class of squish, dude.
If you like what you're hearing, come see Austin live at Black Box
Oh, plug it.
soon.
When is the show?
I think
September 13th.
September 13th.
My first show ever.
First show ever. So the tickets are still on sale. Get them while you can.
Oh,
See?
do you actually?
I just did a shameless plug.
What is? Yeah, thank you for that.
Dear God.
Okay, I'm not gonna build a spectral gate, but a spectral gate would really get me going with this sound because it's still not that HD that I want. But yeah, there's a concept on like just weird granular resampling.
Dude, my music is in 320p
Yeah.
kind of vibe, you know what I mean?
HD for you.
Right.
Interesting.
And then now, of course, we all know we love resampling. You can do that same exact thing I just did over and over and over, or like just take a chunk and do that kind of thing and then repitch it up. Right? You got options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. I like that.
Maybe you pitch
It is
it a little.
very. I would take the lows out of it.
Yeah, you could do
No,
that.
it's kind of like but for an intro kind of bit, like having the kick kind of just like.
Right, the little kickiness in there.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah, just kind of fun.
Oh wow.
Subnautica.
You can only get this live on Twitch. Subscribe,
Like and subscribe.
Please.
please.
Dude,
All
and you
right,
can
that's already fucking. That's a banger in the making. Bonanana, bonanana.
Oops. What else we got?
Oh,
Oh, that was
that's
actually
a
nice.
good ambience. I like that.
The fucking alien spaceship, dude.
It is.
You
You were before the episode. You're like, can I fit this in once? And you fit it in like
As
40
many times as I can,
times.
dude. I fucking love the
It's
X-Files.
so good.
Oh, I just landed on 222.22.
Oh.
It's a sign.
Wow.
Yeah, but there's some weird shit, and we just made that out of this guy. Which
Yeah, low
now we got an
sick-ass
intro build up going. Oh, we'd have to obviously flesh that out a little. Oh wait,
I kind of want to
wait.
low-key save that preset.
It's actually a really
I
cool
like
sound,
that.
right?
Folks, happy accidents are the fucking key to actual cool music production.
Right, because I made like a really boring sound, and then Austin made it really cool.
I didn't do
Well,
anything to your sound.
Yeah, I just added a ladder filter, and
Oh, yeah,
the ladder
Caleb made it
filter's
cool.
not doing anything. It's just on. We just happened to choose a different filter in Serum, and all of a sudden we're like, whoa, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Right?
Is this gonna be a Gabber tune? Yes.
At 120. Oh, wait, no, you changed.
Yeah, I did change
Yeah.
it. Little squish gabber.
Squish
All right,
gabs.
Caleb, what do you wanna throw at us?
Well, we're running out of time, so I'll do something fast here.
Okay.
Oh, speed run.
Let me save this real quick, though.
Oh, damn, it is already fucking 8:26.
Where is this ladder filter at? 213. All right, good to know. Let's go ahead and
Initialize
save
that
this. Just
bitch.
initialize. Oh,
It was at the in it.
Hit.
Nice.
Here we go. I'll close this dog shit of a program.
I was waiting for that.
Wow, yeah.
That was the first Ableton slam tonight. It's because you don't have Dave here to ping pong off.
Yeah, honestly, you have 2 against 1, so
Two
it's
against
like it's
one.
not as cool.
He's intimidated.
It's Bitwig is definitely still as cool when there's only one of me. Sorry, it doesn't change the validity.
You don't have to be in a duo for it to be cool?
Nope.
Damn.
Oh, well, wait. Honestly, thinking about the only other people I can think of that use Bitwig are a duo. It's Don Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Copycat uses it.
No, he doesn't.
No.
Yeah.
Did he just switch?
No, but he has used it before.
Oh, that's true. He
but
does.
that's not his main.
It's not his main. Yeah.
Not yet. That's what he told me. He's really interested in fully switching.
Wow.
I can't wait till the day I fully switch and then just instantly start shitting on Ableton.
It
Just
happens,
like
it happens pretty quick.
Completely forget about my roots and I'm just like, fuck Ableton, dude.
Dude, I'm not ready for that. I'm not there yet.
All right, we're going to start.
Give me another 13 years.
Yeah.
I'm also going to.
Oh my god, I like this
Oh, more
plugin a lot.
Yuhi.
Yeah, this is their.
Oh, Diode.
I used to use this guy a lot when I was making synthwave.
Yeah, I fucking love
AT, this
guy.
is the company that made
Moving this out of
the
the way real
Ubic
quick.
shifter I was just playing with.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this company.
We're gonna add a quad. Hey. Actually, don't we? Isn't there a jungle? Yeah, there's already even.
Oh, minor ninth. Let's
minor
go.
ninth already ready to rock.
The perfect house and jungle chord. Or any electronic music chord, honestly.
Right. It's the minor ninth's great.
So good.
Gotta adjust our settings here in this one as well.
If you make electronic music, no one ever has used major for an electronic song. See, it's perfect.
Yeah, it's immediately there. This can go like this. We need to click on this. Where did our thing go? All right. We're going to go to a random preset here because it doesn't really matter.
Beautiful. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Just come out here and ooh.
Ooh.
But
Ooh.
not hearing the sound.
I like this one the best.
That's a nice Juno sound.
So it's just a little fake Juno playing minor ninth. Let's get it
Minor
to...
ninth, the chord of the future. Everyone loves minor nine. Does anyone ever use major chords? No.
I did.
What?
You did?
Yeah, I did.
AT,
By accident.
you realize there's major chords in minor scales, right?
Oh.
Did you not know that?
No, I did. Yeah. I
Okay.
did. No, I was just making a joke.
Use major chords all the time.
Okay, so
No, I was just making a joke.
That's fair.
we're going to bounce this.
Fuck. Major
Unless
chords.
you take a minor chord and you pitch it around,
Then you don't.
you don't use that at all. If you're a house
But you can
producer
do.
from the 90s, you ain't ever used a major chord.
Mm-hmm.
And good.
Good riddance.
So we have it now in a sampler.
Yes.
And what we're going to do is loop it, obviously. Let's get this longer.
Oh, is this GarageBand?
Oh, it looks like GarageBand, right? It's just a new skin, though?
Yeah, it kind of looks like it feels and looks like GarageBand
Interesting.
Well, it's not.
It's got to be GarageBand.
It definitely is, though.
What are we doing?
We're just going to make some ambience. Some ambiance.
Hell yeah, bruv.
Whoops. Let's also...
Do the D sharp up an octave? No.
Ew,
Better
gross, gross. I don't like it.
A bit too sharp for now.
We're all experts on chord theory around these parts.
Doesn't really matter because we're not trying to. We're just trying to build a palette here.
Oh.
Yes.
A little taste tester. I do like the color fade on the sampler. That's really nice.
That is really nice.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I'll give her credit for.
We'll give him that. Bitwig gets that.
Oh, wait, Bitwig.
I mean, GarageBand,
Yeah, sorry, yeah. Thank you.
They have the Bitwig skin on GarageBand.
Yeah.
You guys have never eaten enchiladas again. Let's go with, Supermassive here.
Oh, Supermassive.
I never used this one. I actually don't have it.
Really?
No.
Is it a paid one?
I think it is.
What?
No, it actually isn't.
For which one?
Supermassive? This one's free,
yeah,
right?
I think it's free. I'm just stupid. Yeah,
just get it. Get that shit, bruv. Yeah, like listen, just.
Oh yeah, all the ambience.
The biggest canyon or like tunnel in the universe. It's a tunnel to the moon, and you just hear the reverb going down it.
Oh, moon tunnel.
Moon tunnel. The tunneling.
Great film.
The tunneling.
Tunneling. Tongalingus? Tongalingus. Yeah.
That sounds so sick.
That sounds great.
Damn. You should make splice packs, dude.
Yeah, you should.
Oh, you're not going the octave down. Okay. Or the root octave down.
Oh, that's beautiful.
All right.
Oh.
So now, bounce that whole thing. Look at that tail. It's so fucking long.
Holy shit.
And now we're going to do a sampler again. So we'll just make this the last one here. Because I'm not trying to make a pad. I'm trying to make ambience.
Okay.
So if I wanted a pad, I would start it in some range like this. Oops. Why is it so quiet?
I don't hear it at all.
What happened?
I don't know.
It's playing out of here.
I don't.
Oh,
do you hear it?
The plugin crashed. I didn't even see that. See, if this was Ableton, the whole thing would have just crashed.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, yeah, he's probably right.
Yeah.
So if I wanted a pad, just play it like that. But if we come over here to the tail.
Oh.
Beautiful.
God damn.
Yeah, this is how I'll make a lot of my Atmos that I don't want as a pad.
Your Dolby Atmos.
I'll like take the pad I made and make that pad a couple more times into more pads with more delay and more reverb until I get to some kind of fun wash. Actually, let's just go easy and we'll just, this thing has this thing called space. And if we just make this super fast, it just is reverb.
Nice. 0 milliseconds.
See, it's huge.
Wow.
Oh.
Like
That's
the
cool.
biggest whistle.
Yeah. Or a little flute
Nice.
thing.
Oh, a little flute whistle.
Flistle.
Flistle.
And it's nice, too, because you can make the ambience now in key. So it's not just like some random weird...
It's tuned.
That's one thing about sampling ambience, is trying to get a key out of that can be a fucking nightmare. But I'm going to guess Bitwig's tuner not much better than Ableton's tuner.
It's worse.
See,
Is it worse?
Yeah, I don't even think we have a fucking tuner.
You
Damn.
don't have a tuner? Wow.
No tuna.
I don't like that.
I think we do.
I like the tuner.
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't work, I still like it.
We don't have a tuner.
There's ways around it, though. There's so many
it's
plugins
called,
that just...
Pro Q3.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the only tuner I used in
Exactly.
Ableton anyways, or that I trusted in Ableton.
Nice. Oh. Now it's an enchanted forest.
Oh.
Oh. Wow, look at all those fucking options.
It's
Man.
delay 2. Look at delay 4.
God. Oh, what am I?
Yeah. And
Filter time.
you can put plugins in each one of the feedbacks for each one.
Oh my
It
God.
gets crazy. And you can put pre-effects. It's crazy. I don't even fuck with
God.
delay
Stop
2.
convincing me to go
It's
to Bitwig.
crazy, dude.
I just bought 12.
You're so easily persuaded.
So then now we can do the shifter split trick and have it slowly warp over time. Been my shit lately.
Let's go. I just like the impression of it.
I think I nailed it. That's exactly
I think you did
how,
too.
Yeah. That's how Big S sounds. Unless you have the feedback up, then it's right, dude?
Right, yeah, no, for sure. I hate when that happens.
It's gonna be on the internet forever. I'm gonna regret making that noise when I'm 40.
Dude, think about all the podcasts you've been on. Do you think that's gonna be the most thing you regret?
Yeah, what did I say like 2 weeks ago about like having or like some sex joke about a filter, but it wasn't a minor, it was a major or something?
I was on that episode.
Yeah, what was that?
I also on that same episode was just talking about ass for a while. So like we're fucked for that episode anyway.
Yeah.
So right now I added a
Sorry,
filter to this sampler. It's got a filter built in.
Neat.
And I added a random, so it's choosing a different filter position for each MIDI note. So each one is going to move around on their own. You can see as each note comes in, different randoms.
Oh, that's cool.
Choose.
That's really cool. See, I'd have to ghetto rig that in Ableton.
We can do.
Can you do the thing I was talking about earlier where like each note can be like panned different? Is that an option with just the sampler? That would be fucking insane if you could. I'm not expecting it. And I will not hate Bitwig more if it doesn't. But
what do you mean you did it in Ableton? I didn't see you do this in Ableton.
no, not during this session. I was talking about that a little bit earlier.
Oh, with like the utility?
Yeah, in chains.
Yeah, I mean, you can...
I was just thinking since maybe you did that like filter thing where each note was hitting it, I was like, oh, maybe there's a pan.
I mean, there is a pan. Let's see if we do the same thing, if it'll do it per note. Yep.
No fucking way.
Yeah, because it can be...
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's per voice, or it's the whole thing up here.
What?
Of course, it's so delayed and...
Yeah, you can't even tell. I like that little poof coming in.
Oof.
Oof. Ooh.
Oof.
It sounds like
Helping.
it sounds like we're in a horror movie.
It really
I
is
know,
terrifying.
right?
It turned really
Fucking-
scary.
I love that shit. Like putting shit on the pitch.
Oh, that's crazy.
Wait, so what was, I forget, what was our core sound that we got all this
Acid
from?
bass.
Was it?
No,
it wasn't
wait.
an
He
acid,
started a
right?
new project. Oh, that was
that. Wow.
From that to this.
Scary tunnel. Wow, that's still gorgeous.
Oh, that's still on there.
it. Ow. He did that on purpose.
Yeah. It's because it's feedbacking.
Beautiful.
I'll just do that with some pitch.
Oh.
And now we're in Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Folks, that's how I make ambience.
Beautiful. Yeah, come on. That's amazing. We could have a sample pack of just 40 noisescapes like that.
I don't think they can
They
read
can't
that.
read that.
He says Caleb's Bitwig is the best wig. And I know, dude. I know, dude. Don't have to tell me twice.
Instead of, you know how people say like great value something?
Right.
We just say
GarageBand.
GarageBand.
That is great
I feel like
value
people
for
already
producers.
do that. That
Yeah.
or FL Studio.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, well, you get thank.
Because it comes in a cereal box.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
I like how sped up it was.
It was really fun.
I think that's just normal every time we play it, though. It's always just sped up.
Oh my God, this whole time we've had no audio.
What?
The entire podcast?
Mm-hmm. It'll be on the YouTube video. But sorry, folks, who nobody was watching. Makes sense. Somebody would have been like, "Oh, there's no audio."
There's no
folks,
audio.
listen on the YouTube. You're lucky.
You're lucky.
Because
We didn't have a single chatter to even tell us.
yeah, they would have told us
They
if
would've.
somebody hopped in.
Yeah.
But that's okay, folks. That was episode 172.
Oh,
Since you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment, subscribe,
Yeah.
follow.
If you made it this far, comment no audio.
Right, help us out next
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Come watch us live 7:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Mountain
And we
Twitch.
probably will have audio.
Yep.
Probably.
Yep.
We're almost at drum and bass.
We're
Episode
in drum and bass
174?
episode.
This one counts, right? 172.
Yeah, we're
even
in-
170.
we're in the speed,
We're
yeah.
there.
Oh,
We're there.
I get what you're saying.
We're
I was
just
like,
not
what
the
are you
golden.
saying?
Yeah,
The golden
yeah.
speed.
BPM.
I could have explained it better, but we only get this a few times because after this we're hitting what 200. I guess 180 we're gonna get to Gabber, and then 90, and then 200 we're just Little
Right.
Texas, and then after that, game over. All the fun ones are gone except for 420. We can look forward to that one,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess maybe 666,
Oh, yeah.
222, 333.
That'll
all
only
those
be,
ones.
it'll be years.
Right.
Oh my God.
666.
Yeah.
Be
It'll be a minute, but
a while.
it'll get here in a flash.
God, what
Yeah.
is it, 12 years?
Folks, thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
We appreciate you all. Once again, this is Austin, Caleb, and I'm Dave.
Hello.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you guys next week
Thank you.
on the Flippy Flop.
Next week is a very special episode. You don't want to miss it. We can't even give you a hint on
Nope.
why it's special. You
Nope.
got to be there.
You got to be there. That's right.
Absolutely. Chef Boyardee
Oh,
is
you
playing.
updated that one too with
Yep.
the green?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Although I need to re-render it because the light's weird
Mm.
for some reason.
All right, later everyone.
All right, guys.